Welcome to qnawire.
In this question, we have these four vectors, four displacement vectors, and we want to find the resultant, the magnitude and direction of the resultant displacement vector. Okay, so the length of each vector, so vector A is 16 meters, vector B is 11 meters, vector C is 12 meters, vector D is 26 meters. Okay, and so we are going to find the resultant. We are going to go by the component method. Okay, so I'll first let R to be the resultant, A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, and then using the components method, okay, so what I'm going to do is to list out the components, the x and y components of each vector, and then we'll sum them up. Okay, we have vector A, B, C, D, and R. Okay, so for vector A, the x component is minus 16 cosine 20 degrees. Okay, so to know whether it's cosine or sine, one rule that I use is, so the vector itself will always be the hypotenuse. If you want to get the component that is beside the angle, you do the cosine. If you want to get the component that's opposite the angle, it will be sine. Okay, yeah, it's which is similar to, not say similar, is the same as when you remember the trigonometry formula. Cosine is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. So to get the adjacent components adjacent to the angle, then you do the cosine. Opposite, you do the sine. Okay. So for vector B, the x component is 0. Vector C, the x component is negative 12 cosine 35 degrees. D is 26 cosine 50 degrees. And if you sum the four numbers, you get negative 8.15. Okay. And for the y component, vector A is 16 sine 20 degrees, vector B is 11, vector C is negative 12 sine 35 degrees, vector D is negative 26 sine 50 degrees. And the sum is negative 10.32. Okay, so to find the magnitude of vector R, okay, the magnitude of the resultant displacement, you square the x and y components, sum, and then take the square root. Okay, then you get 8.15 square plus 10.32 square root. This is 13.2 meters. Okay, then for the direction, okay, is arctangent ry divided by rx. Okay, arctangent 10.32 divided by 8.15, and you get 51.7 degrees. Okay, from the horizontal to the left. Okay, down to the left. Okay, so if you draw the diagram, okay, based on the components, it will look like this. Okay, this is the r vector, the resultant, and this is 51.7 degrees. Okay, so this is the magnitude, and then this is the direction. Okay, so this is how we find the resultant vector using components method, and that's all.